Welcome to my first 2026 crochet install. Let's get into it. I forgot to record a proper introduction, but this is the YWIGS 20-inch 1B for curly crochet human hair. Welcome, loves, to a New Year's Day crochet human hair crochet install. I am reinstalling the hair that I had been wearing from YWIGS, and I'm using the other bundle that I never used to start in the back, and I will plan to put the colored hair in the front. But if you're interested in watching me trying to create this crochet boho look, stay tuned, and Happy New Year, loves. So ladies, you remember how I told you in the last video how that YWIGS hair would take you past Christmas and into the new year? Yes. So the hair that I'm reinstalling is it. And so ladies, I do recommend taking the whatever piece that you're gonna crochet in that's closest to the top or the root. Do that one first. If you work your way down the braid, because if you try to do the end first, what you're going to end up getting tangled when you try to pull the other hair through. So that's just a tip. Also, ladies, if you have medium to fine density like me, make sure that you're not trying to pull the hair through braids that are too small. On my nape, I braided the hair into my actual hair like a feed in across that bottom row because we don't want our hair falling out. And you also see that when you pull it through and pull it taut, it keeps the braid from unraveling. If you're trying to figure out how am I going to keep my loose ends from unraveling, that's how. Because I braided my hair now with some sticky fingers edge control, jam, and also some edge control on the ends to keep my ends from unraveling. So shout out to whoever thought of this method to get the boho look without having boho prices and without having to do all the boho pieces added, because that's what I was a boho girly too. But this is faster in a way, right? It's still going to take you a few hours to plait your braids all over. If you're doing it yourself, it's going to probably take a little longer because you're trying to get your squares right. And then it's still going to take some time to crochet it through, but you still might invest, anywhere from 4 to 6 hours, right, to do it. But the coin that you're going to save, sis, to mention the investment, right? Because this is what human hair, YWIGS hair, and you're going to be able to reuse it over and over and over again. Look at that. Okay, fam, this is still the first bundle. I still have some more left. Ones in the middle, I'm gonna start only putting one piece of crochet hair on it because it's getting full. Loves, make sure when you are closing the latch hook, and you're pulling the hair through, please make sure that you're pulling the whole braid and the crochet hair through, and pulling the crochet hair tight and making it taut. Because what we don't want you doing is being out here in these crochet streets with your crochets walking around falling out on the ground because your end came loose. Please. The cool thing about this method is that you don't have to do it perfectly like the cornrow version. You just install it wherever it feels good in your sew and wherever you believe you need the volume or would like to have the volume. Okay, ladies, I can't front. We're like 6 hours in at this point, and your girl Lane was tired. Hey fam, I gotta go. I'm late, super late, but I finally finished it. This is the result. This is what it's giving. It's gorgeous. I can't say enough about it. This is the 20-inch hair, and when you put it in as boho pieces, it does hit me at 20 inches. I'm like 5'8", but this is, I did like medium to large squares throughout my head. Try to keep it as uniform as possible, but when you're doing it on yourself, it is what it is. But it came out really cute. I made the squares a little bit bigger in the front because I was tired. And yeah, this is the result. I love it. Gotta go. Happy New Year. Loves, remember to use my coupon code lovely16 to get 16% off YWIGS hair. Loves, be blessed in 2026.